See how random the game is. See how random it is. It's a random game. It's random. Man coverage is random in this game. It's random. And I'm gonna show you guys why I say it's random. I shaded outside, right? I shaded outside. Outside. So what should be covered? Corner routes, maybe zig routes, but both his slants were covered, and the streak was covered as well. All right, y'all. I know Madden 24 is about to drop, and some of you guys are like, "Oh, why are you still ranting? Madden 24 is about to drop. Why are you still ranting?" I just want to show you guys that man coverage in Madden 23 is so random, and I hope it's not the same way in Madden 24. Now, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, right? So on this play, I'm playing man coverage, and you can see my players literally play man coverage like it's glue. Like everyone is glue on the receivers, right? Now, let me tell you something. On this play, I shaded outside. I shaded to the outside. So therefore, if you shade outside, yes, this was a bad throw, a bad read by my opponent. But if you shade outside, I am expecting corner routes to be covered, out routes to be covered. Anything to the outside should be covered, right? But look at how my guys are playing man coverage. They're literally running their routes. You see what I'm saying? They're literally running their routes for the receivers. My corners. They're running the routes for the receivers. So you can't tell me that it's not random. It's just a bunch of random stuff going on. I've played some matches where my man coverage is perfect. I don't know why. It's just weird. And then I played other matches. Where my guys can't play man coverage at all. And if you look at the streak, Alexander was on him like I shaded over the top, right? If you play Madden competitively, if you shade over the top, the streak will be covered, but anything underneath will be open. You know, and it's just random. Some games I shade underneath, but the streak will be covered. So, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, right? I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll be honest, I shaded outside. See, it's random. The game's not skill. It's not skill. It's random. But how are both slants? How did my players run the routes for them on the slant? The game is random. It's just random. It's random. So if I shade inside, so that means they'll leave the slants open, right? That's the logic of the game, right? That's the logic. Everything is backwards. Everything is backwards. When I know my opponent is about to run a corner route, and I shade outside, that shit's always open.
This guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork. He's got a man complete.
That's the game for you. That's the game right there. That's the game right there. What was I supposed to do? Well, what did the game want me to do right there? I went for a swat. And look at the animation it gave me. I'm actually glad that this game is trash like this, because it gives me content. Like, it just gives me content. This game has nothing to do with skill. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't come at me talking about, oh, Madden 23 is skill. Madden 23 has nothing to do with skill. Nothing. It's just random gameplay. Some games my players play perfect man coverage, and other games they can't guard nobody.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? He's got his man. It's Andrews. And some room to work.
This game sucks.
He's gonna be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the
It's bad, man.
Getting it to him in space pays off big. That winds up going for third. Certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Much like
Oh my god, bro. What's next? Like, what's next? This game needs to stop. The game needs to stop. Just stop, man. Stop. EA, stop, please. EA, stop. Just stop it. Stop, EA, please. I'm begging you guys, just stop. Alright, y'all, on this play, I want to show you guys that I shaded to the inside. I'm playing man coverage right here, and I shaded to the inside. So therefore, I'm banking on like 10-yard in routes to be covered. Slants should be covered. You know, anything coming to the middle of the field should be covered, right? So the reason why I'm doing that is because I have Alexander right there. Alexander is a good corner. So if he tries to do a corner route, I'm not really worried because his receiver is not really an X factor receiver, or you know, he doesn't have abilities or anything like that. So I know Alexander can hold his own, right? And another reason why I'm shading inside is because if he tries to do something to the outside, right, my corners are already out there. My corners are already on the outside of the field. So it wouldn't make sense for him to do an out route because they're going to be there ready for it. Now watch how my corner on the right side plays a 10-yard in route when I'm shading inside. Watch him turn his hips to the outside of the field when he's about to go inside. It doesn't make sense. This is what I'm saying. There's no X's and O's in this game. There's no X's and O's. It's just a bunch of random stuff. Like, I've played matches before where I know I had no business winning the game, but EA was helping me. EA Sports was helping me. I'm not stupid. I see it. Like, some people win in this game, they be like, oh man, I'm just better than you. I beat you because I'm just better. Nah, bro. Like, I can admit when someone's better than me, I'm like, okay, he's the better player. But there's some games where I've played and I'm like, I had no business winning that game. I had no business when EA was doing a bunch of stuff, right, to help me win. So, but yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Watch how my corner turns his hips to the outside when I'm shading inside. I'm telling my AI, play the route to the inside. See? This is what I'm talking about. I shaded inside on that one. Alright, y'all see what I'm talking about, right? If I'm shading to the inside, why is my corner turning his hips to the outside of the field? Does that make any sense? Why would he turn his hips to the outside of the field? Wouldn't he be like, and don't come at me talking about, oh, it's the route running. Oh, it's his route running. Don't come at me with that. And don't come at me with the, oh, Carpenter is not a corner. I don't care about all that. If I'm telling my I can't use all 11 players on the field. I have to guard one side and hope my AI does what I'm telling them to do. If I tell them to shade inside, just like the previous play, I shaded outside and they played the slants perfectly. Does that make any sense? Why is the game designed backwards? It doesn't make sense. Why would he turn his hips to the crowd when I'm shitting? Whatever. See? I shaded inside on that one. So how did my guy not play it? And then it just randomly disconnects because then the game knows. The game knows. It just randomly disconnects because I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. Because there's something in this game. I'm proving it to you guys. It just ran because I shitted inside that time. So how did my whatever.